kill you. I'm just saying there were signs. Somebody else, I think it kind of goes without saying, those are for Jesus too, Every year they always say, Jesus had a wife and Jesus had a girlfriend. I don't believe that. It would have been too difficult. I mean, think about it. The height of his ministry, when he dies at 33, most guys, we start to find ourselves late 20s, early 30s. So how would he have time? Like, think about it. What girl would want to deal with that much rejection? Jesus, you want to go out? Hey, boo, you want to go out? You want to go out? I'm sorry. I'm about to go wander in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. So I'm probably going back to the end of the month. Really, all you had to do was say, no, Jesus. All you had to do was say, the same girl comes back. She's like, hey, Jesus, you want to go out, baby? You want to go out? I'm writing a sermon that I'm about to do on the mountain. Oh, what's it called? Sermon on the Mountain? What's it about? It's about Beatitudes. Oh, you saying I be having an attitude? You saying I be having an attitude, Jesus? Hello, Jesus. Is that what you're saying? See, this is why I don't date. This is why I don't date. Matter of fact, next Beatitude, the greatest man to inherit the earth is he who does not get you. That's why he doesn't date. I'm saying it's too hard to believe. And then you got to be the rebound guy. That's got to be difficult. The guy who comes after Jesus, that's got to be difficult. You got to meet the family. The dad starting to brag about the ex. He's like, so what do you do for a living, son? I make sandals. Me and my dad, we make sandals. Oh, really? Sherelle, she dated Jesus. So that's what you coming with? You just make sandals. Jesus was the son of God. Jesus was the son of God. What are you doing with your life? Well, we're thinking about putting a swoosh on our sandals. We're coming out with a slogan called Just Do It. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. So, another person, I think, because they always come out with these movies, like Russell Crowe was Noah, who was it? Christian Bale played Moses. I would love to see Medea as a Sunday school teacher. I would love to see that one. I've seen the trailer now. You've seen her go to jail. You've seen her flee from jail. But now comes from the producers of Medea Goes to Camp, Medea Goes to Church. You see Medea greeting the kid. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Hallelujah. Good morning. Then it won't take too long before Medea starts to go off. The kids start to get a little restless. She's like, little boy, sit down somewhere. Don't make me come over there. She's gonna make me throw my shit. You know what? Don't play with me, little boy. Don't play with me. Come on over here. I'm trying to teach you how to bless you. I'm trying to bless you. I'm going to tell you a story about Adam and Eve. A lot of people don't know this story. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to teach you. Adam and Eve, they was in the olive garden. That's when God put them in the olive garden. They could have had anything they wanted. And the serpent came up. A lot of people think the serpent was a snake. I tell y'all, little boy, I said, sit down. But the serpent came up. The serpent had legs and had arms, so the serpent was really big. God gave me a revelation. God had given me a revelation. I'm trying to tell you, and bless you. Revelation was the lizard, was the same lizard from Geico. He was trying to say you 50% off car insurance. It's been a whole misunderstanding ever since. Hallelujah. I would love to see that movie. A lot of people try to be unique. We all want to be individuals. But I think we get too heavy with it. I have to say this because I think we're coming to the point where we're starting to name our kids after medicinal products. So I'm kind of drawing the line when we start naming our kids after medicines. No, because this is what I saw at the Stone Crest Mall. There's a mother in the food court yelling at her children. Propecia, get on her. Where's Jubilee? Has anybody seen Orencia? And wake up, Lou Nesta. Tell them Nesta I said to wake up. Where the twins, Ebola and Crayola? Stop touching people, Ebola. We didn't know your name was going to become a David Dollars. I don't want to play with you. On that same note, I think we're giving Jesus too many names. I understand everything in moderation. Some call him a comforter, in the time of need, father to the fatherless. But I'm talking about, some of you may have been to those churches where Jesus has, apparently so many names that the pastor has to have, what's it called? One of these handkerchiefs because it's so exhausted. Now, for those who've never been to one of those kind of churches, allow me to demonstrate. Some call him the lily of the valley. I call him Jesus. Some call him Jesus. I call him, I call him Jesus. It's the same thing. And you know, 7, by the time he gets the bright morning star, he breaks out of the earth, wind, and fire. Some call him the lily of the valley, bright morning star. He's a shining star. No matter who you are, let your life will truly see what your life will truly be with Jesus is. My pastor always had questions, though. It's frustrating. He always had questions. I said, you went to that church, too. He always had questions. And I know he had questions because he always said, I got a question. I got a question. I got a question. Like, okay, this is the job. You got that many questions. What's your question? And this is why I failed at math. I got a question. If Sally had 3 boats and Jimmy took 2, I said if Sally had 3 boats and Jimmy took 2, how many boats did Sally have left? It don't matter because Jesus is the light of the world. So needless to say, he didn't stick with that job too long. Matter of fact, word has it that he found a job as a weatherman. That didn't last too long either. He kept over spiritualizing the weather. Like every time they threw to him, they'd be like, Pastor Jenkins, what's the weather going to be like this weekend? Well, Friday it's going to rain, and Saturday it's going to flood, but today is Sunday. And God said when the enemy comes in like a flood, he going to set up a standard. How many of you know he going to set up a standard? Okay, Pastor Jenkins, thank you. But let me finish. Now here's what I want you to do when the flood comes. I want you to do like Noah did. I want you to build an ark. I want you to build an ark. Cubit by cubit, board by board, wood by wood. It reminds me of a song. Noah lost a good job in the city, working for a man every night and day. But God told Noah to build him an ark, and Noah was rolling on the river. Jesus, he was rolling. He had to put the animals in by two. Put your life in by two. The animals in by two. We all another song. It's like that fire.